UGI Corporation is a propane and natural gas company listed here on the New York Stock Exchange. And joining me now to talk more about its business is Bob Flexon. He's a president and CEO. Bob, welcome to the Stock Exchange.
Thank you, Kristen.
I want to learn more about the business, where it's heading from here. How are your operations generating alpha?
Sure. So basically, natural gas and propane, as you said. The natural gas, we have utilities in Pennsylvania and West Virginia. The one in Pennsylvania is certainly much larger. And we also have a natural gas midstream business in Pennsylvania. So that is right in the mecca of where a lot of energy development, data centers and the like are popping up. So we're right in the middle of all of that. On the propane side, we're the largest distributor of propane in the US. And we also have a propane distributor in Europe as well. And so the way we generate alpha is the propane business are very strong free cash flow generation. And then we take the free cash flow from those businesses and we invest it in the natural gas businesses, primarily the utilities, which has a very strong return on equity.
Interesting. How is the company positioned to navigate an evolving energy landscape?
Well, like I said a moment ago, the Energy Summit was here, it was in Pennsylvania just a couple of months ago, and the talk around $80 to $100 billion of investment in the energy infrastructure to serve data centers and the like into Pennsylvania and even reaching into West Virginia areas. So our natural gas businesses will be ones serving a lot of that through our pipelines, as well as the utility for the distribution of natural gas. So that's a primary driver for us in the future. And then on the propane side, there we're looking to really drive the performance, particularly in the US, of the AmeriGas business. And we have a lot of opportunities to improve that business that's going to drive a lot more free cash flow out of that business as well.
Interesting. Now, of course, regulatory changes are something that business leaders need to think about often. How is your company approaching those?
Well, certainly in Pennsylvania, again, and West Virginia, natural gas is the backbone of the energy network. Propane, on the other hand, is a much more portable type fuel. So particularly in states that do not have pipeline infrastructure or not willing to invest in pipelines, our propane business is a very good replacement for fuel oil. It's environmentally better than fuel oil, and we can continue to provide the energy resources that homes and businesses need that don't get serviced by natural gas pipelines, and want to avoid some of the higher cost of electricity that we see taking place throughout the country. So the propane business provides a flexible fuel that can be used in transportation, homes, businesses, cooking. So that really helps us navigate that as well.
We're talking here on the first day of the fourth quarter of 2025. So looking ahead 12 to 18 months, what are your strategic priorities at UGI?
The one that's really going to drive the returns for us in the current year is really improving how we do the business within AmeriGas. We've spent the past year really redesigning how business should be done, how to do customer service, how to improve the efficiency of our delivery routes and the like. So we're at the beginning of winter now, and winter is what really drives our earnings. So what's going to happen in the next 3, 6, 9 months is seeing how well we've improved the businesses versus the last year. And with a little help from Mother Nature, we could really drive a substantial improvement over the prior year. And quite honestly, I'm very excited about this coming winter because I think we've made a real difference that our customers are going to feel this coming winter in terms of better service to them.
I want to talk through that, how Mother Nature impacts your business. What can you share?
Well, we're a bad weather company. So if it's very cold, it drives the demand for natural gas for home heating, and it drives the demand for our residential customers that are on propane. And that's for homes that don't have access to natural gas pipelines, or in the Northeast where a heat pump is not efficient enough to actually provide the heating. So the colder it is, the more propane and more natural gas that's utilized, and that's obviously very good for us.
At UGI, walk us through your capital allocation priorities.
Great. So Kristen, the way we think about capital allocation, first and foremost, we have a stand in this company that everyone and everything is safe. So $1 of our free cash flow goes to making sure that we have the right safety to the general public, our vehicles, our workers, and to ensure that we make all the necessary investments to ensure everyone and everything remains safe. So that's $1. Second, we like to take the cash that's generated from the propane company, invest it in the utility and midstream businesses, which have strong returns, strong regulated returns. So the growth capital goes there where we generate economic value. Third, we've been a dividend payer for over 140 years. Our dividend yield today is about 4%, and we continue to see that dividend going up over time. And finally, the other element of our capital allocation is balance sheet management. So we make sure with free cash flow that we manage our balance sheet, manage our debt metrics, and to make sure that we have the right credit quality for the corporation.
UGI listed here at the New York Stock Exchange. For our viewers, Bob, what do you think makes UGI a compelling investment story?
So we really started fixing AmeriGas in the past year, and our stock this year is up about 35% year to date. We've done a lot of work since last winter, and we really think that AmeriGas is going to perform even better than what it did last year. And by driving the performance of AmeriGas and serving our customers well is going to unlock equity value that's embedded in AmeriGas. And by driving that with the combination of continuing to run our utility, our midstream business, and our European propane business really well, that's going to drive more equity returns. So I really see the performance of AmeriGas to unlock a lot of value in this coming year.
Bob Flexon, President and CEO at UGI Corporation. Bob, thank you so much.
Thank you, Kristen.